Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. I'm Sir Nick, and this is The Road to the Masters.
Now from the fabled East Course at Oak Hill Country Club, this is EA Sports' continuing coverage of the world of golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
A picture-perfect drive there, and a long one, too. That's right down the heart of this first fairway.
Second shot, good look at the green.
And first iron shot of the day, and absolutely pipes it.
Should make this about 80% of the time. It's for birdie. Ah, yes, very well read. To 1 under now for the day. The second hole here at Oak Hill is known as Breather, but don't be fooled by the moniker. This one has some teeth. At 405 yards, it is not overly long, but a tee shot here needs to be precise because the fairway is narrow and lined with bunkers on both sides. And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker.
That's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly close to the hole, but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. The third here is a long par 3 at 230 yards. It's protected by 2 bunkers left and 2 more short and right. But the biggest concern here is making sure you get enough carry over an aggressive false front, because just about anything that lands in the front third of the green won't be staying there for too long. Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
This is where putting may not have been the best idea from there. This is past the hole, and it'll go off the other side of the green. Yep, nicely done. Not what she was hoping for, I know, but she might consider herself fortunate to just get away with a bogey. On to the fourth now, the only par 5 on this opening 9, and at 615 yards, the longest on the course. It is a stout test. Bunkers and out-of-bounds loom on the right side of the fairway, with trees running along the left. No fairway here, this one in that rough.
Everybody goes to the range and they all want to hit 300-yard short shots. But those little chip shots are just as important.
Just going to sneak on by. One over for the day. The fifth hole here at Oak Hill is entirely new as of a recent renovation, inspired by the original sixth hole. It checks in at an even 180 yards. 4 bunkers in total ring this plateaued green. If your tee shot doesn't wind up on the putting surface, par becomes a risky proposition at best. Didn't play the wind very well there, and that's going to wind up too strong and over the green. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Yeah, good bounce back par there. Still time to get this round turned around, and that won't hurt a bit. Now to the sixth, which in fact was the old fifth hole here in years gone by. It's a long par 4 at a full 500 yards. Allen's Creek, which we saw on hole 1, makes an appearance here as well. This is the #1 handicap hole, so par is a very good score. Oh no. That ball just had a mind of its own there. No way to get it to stop, and it winds up in the water. So now she'll take her drop and get set here to play her third. Straightforward pitch shot here, 35 yards. Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Okay, that one finished off, but it is a double bogey. The seventh now is a par 4 at 460 yards. Allen's Creek runs up the right side of the hole before darting directly across the fairway. The approach is a tough one, too, uphill to one of the more challenging greens on the entire golf course. Oh, that's trouble. You know, that is going to be into the hazard again, and this is becoming a theme. Water off the tee on the last hole. Water off the tee again here. So the decision made to re-tee it, and now this will be the third shot here on this hole. That is starting right. Got to be careful over there. Oh my goodness, here is another ball in the hazard. The rate they're going, they may need to hit up the pro shop in between nines just to refill on the golf balls. Didn't go your way. It happens in golf, so just pick up and move on. The eighth hole checks in at 430 yards. After dealing with narrow landing zones on the previous two holes, players here no doubt appreciate a large driving area here at 8. 3 deep greenside bunkers guard against a very large green that can yield a 3-putt if the approach is not accurate.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot. Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? I don't know about that, but it is a great approach shot.
Yes, very methodically done, and that one in for a birdie. The final hole on Oak Hill's front side is this one, the 480-yard ninth. This is a demanding uphill dogleg right featuring a fairway that gets narrower the farther a tee shot travels. players will want to avoid going right, as a tee shot in that direction could lead to being blocked out by trees, or worse yet, wind up out of bounds. She's got this one started up the right side. Walking the course today, let's bring in EAPGATour the third.
145 yards left, coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back-to-back.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter, because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Yeah, what a putt there. It's in from long distance for birdie here at the ninth. We begin the back nine here at Oak Hill with a 430-yard par 4 10th. This hole runs somewhat parallel to the first, so that means Allen's Creek is once again an issue, as indeed it crosses the 10th fairway at right about the 300-yard mark. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Nope. Okay, that's finished off for a par. Now to the longest par 3 of the course, the 245-yard 11th. It is said that 2,000 tons of sand were used during renovation of Oak Hill, and plenty of it wound up right here, as large bunkers protect the green that's been raised nearly a foot from its prior location. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Safely out of the bunker, but still a little bit of work left. I think you'd like to see that a little closer. That's a good putt, so make it back-to-back pars to start this inward 9. The par 4 12th is a visually intimidating one. It's not long by most standards at an even 400 yards, but 2 bunkers have been added in the landing area off the tee, so precision is a key.
Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay.
The putter has not been at its best, but this is a good look for birdie. That's as stress-free a birdie as you're going to get on this course. That is well done. Now to the 13th, the second par 5 on the course. This one known as the Hill of Fame. This is another of the holes that has been redesigned in recent years and features a brand new green that's faithful to designer Donald Ross's original vision. A plaque dedicated to him on the course features his quote, "Golf should be a pleasure, not a penance." And indeed, a couple of pleasing shots here would lead to a birdie. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
A birdie opportunity here at 13.
And this putt moving right the whole way. Got to keep the pace up to hold its line.
Nope, that's going to slide by on the high side. Just a little too much break there. Over for the day. We turn southward as we arrive at the 320-yard par 4 14. This one's known as Bunker Hill, and for good reason. Total of 6 bunkers needing to be navigated from tee to green. This is maybe the biggest risk-reward hole on the entire course. No laying up with that swing. This is all or nothing.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole. Nine feet remaining here for birdie. Oh my, that singes the right edge, but doesn't go down. Cleans that up in the hole. Reshaped to fit the look and feel of the original Donald Ross design is this gem, the par 3 15. Even with a short iron in hand, this is an intimidating tee shot as players will need to locate this plateaued postage stamp green or suffer the consequences. solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. This one's going to need to carry some pace with it. A long one for birdie. Back up the slope. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. The final three-hole stretch here at Oak Hill's East Course begins with the 460-yard par 4 16. It's been opened up recently with trees removed down the right side, but in their place, a couple of bunkers that need to be avoided at all cost. You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee right down the middle.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
This is a 13-footer. Got it there, but not quite on target. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Up next comes a test in the par 4 17th hole at 500 yards. This is a par 5 for the members, but for the pros, it's a long par 4. Tee shots here need to favor the right side because anything left can run right through the fairway and take away any hopes of reaching the green in regulation.
Well, somehow that ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage. And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, it's a good-looking putt overall, pretty straight. Slightly down the hill, need to be wary of that, but it's an inviting one.
That is crafty right there. A beautiful putt, and the result is a birdie. The 18th hole here at Oak Hill's East Course is everything you want in a finishing hole. A par 4 at 490 yards. It's a gentle dogleg right with 3 bunkers added to give those trying to cut the corner something to think about. From there, it's a classic finishing approach shot to a green protected by 4 bunkers and watched over by the classic Tudor clubhouse above. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
That's a good shot. And more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Yeah, that's how to end it. Back-to-back birdies at 17 and 18. And this will wind up being a round of 70.